I thought I was like going crazy or something. I had no idea what was going on. I started to feel just very strange, like my legs felt strange, and eventually it kind of moved to my hands, and then it was like starting to concern me because it was affecting how I was playing. So that's when I asked you to take me to the doctor, and I have plaques on my brain, and I have multiple sclerosis.
You know, I've heard about open mic and went to open mic a couple times, and you know, who didn't back then? I mean, it's always been an amazing event.
I get a lot of love from that open mic, from people that have been coming out for a long time, or from new people. You know, it's cool, and it is like a safe space.
For some reason, open mic nights can be really, they're just one of the most powerful creative elements of any town. And he has always been sort of a champion and an advocate for them. He's such a great MC and such a great host that if you're a professional, or if you, let's say you've been playing music all your life and you're coming in from another town, and if you walk into that open mic, you're going to know that there's something special here, and it's because of him.
Yeah, I really like doing the open mic and what it has become. I see that it does some good for people, and it does good for me too.
We saw each other at the Flatiron and we sat down, and he said, "I heard you're looking to start a new band." And I'm like, "Yeah." I had started learning, and Matty took me from playing one finger or just messing around, and he told me the names of the chords I was playing because I didn't know. He would look at my fingers and be like, "What are you playing?"
You know, he's done that consistently. It's like, you come with me.
I really needed that spark of Matty inspiration and enthusiasm and belief in all musicians that he has.
I never really played, especially in public. And Matty basically told me I was going to be a musician. And I'm like, I don't know how to do this. So he's like, "Oh, you'll be fine. Work it out, P."
Matty leans in, he puts his shoulder on me, he's like, "Hey, you'll do fine, man. It's gonna be alright. You're gonna do fine. You got this."
That's the thing about him. He's always been a cheerleader, you know, and that's what's so awesome about it.
I just feel like every time there's a new project, every time there's a new thing to get excited about, he just bubbles over, and the enthusiasm is the beginning of the fire.
It's all, a lot of it is thanks to him, honestly. Just kind of keeping me going and getting me in contact with the right people and just being around him. That's what he is.
Don't underestimate. Don't think short term. He pretty much showed me that, honestly. He was a guy.
He puts pathways in place for people to make their own decisions or not. You know, but he really does set you up, and he means well, and he wants you to succeed as much as he wants to succeed.
He has always just been so encouraging, so what are you gonna do next? He has, I think, ignited that fire in so many musicians.
Yeah, Matty's my good friend. I can't imagine playing music without him.
To have him in a band with you is just, it's a great bandmate because he's a great person.
He has a very contagious spirit when you're around him playing music.
He's a comfort. He's so just, he's a friend.
You know, everybody sees Matty as a songwriter and musician. He's just a great human being, you know what I mean?
He never stops growing, and it's not about him being an outcome showing that to you. He's like a real person. He does everything right in front of you.
I love Matty Sheets.
But Donna, I have a question. When is the part of the documentary where we talk about aliens?
That's when is the part of the documentary where you watch the dogs do their rollover trick?
Oh,
I think you made a tear.
I made a tear. Bring on the tears.